What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you the CJB Cheats menu. We're going to run down through some of the categories here and just show you what it's like to use this mod. This is a brand new start on this mod. This guy's name is Marty. I got my parsnip seeds and we're going to have a fun time with Pidgeotto Man. His hairstyle, you know? Alright, let's get started. So, we're on the farm. We have a lot of work to do. My energy level, it's already 268 over 270. So what we're going to do, you press P to open up the menu. And under the player tab, I'm just going to select infinite stamina. I'm also going to go ahead and do one hit break. And I'm going to have infinite water in my can. So that way we can have an efficiency to this process. So let's go ahead and just start axing away at these rocks. Don't even know if that's a word, but we're gonna say it anyways. And you'll notice that my energy actually, because I did infinite stamina, is 270 over 270. And as I go ahead and chip away any of these items, my energy is still staying the same. Now, when you're using the one hit break, if you're using it on, let's say, a tree, of course a tree is going to have two components, which is the top part and then the bottom part. But as you saw, for each portion, it only took one hit every time to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and get this farm cleaned up, and then I'll show you some more menu options on here. I made a little bit of room. I'm going to go ahead and plant 15 spots for my parsnip seeds. And you're going to see yet again that my energy is not depleting. And then when I use the watering can on it, the watering can blue bar down here is going to remain at the highest level that it can because I put infinite watering can on there. Got all my plants watered, bar's still remaining the same. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and just clear up some more of the area around my farm. And I can actually move extremely fast by changing my move speed to 10. And I'm just going to go through and start chopping away at stuff. Some more items that you can change in the menu is going to be like your money. You can add a bunch of money. So instead of starting out with $500, you can go ahead and make yourself, you know, a greenhorn or a cowpoke and increase it by $100,000. You can also add casino coins to your wallet as well. It's not going to show up as you do it, but whenever you go on later on the game, you can go to the casino and use these coins. Your golden walnuts will also increase, so you can always hit set to add 100. Now you've just increased your nut size to 100%. That's not accurate. QI gems, you can add another 100. Down here you'll see that I have 100, and you can use those for prizes and things like that. A couple other things, you can do auto water crops. However, if you have infinite watering can, it kind of defeats the purpose. I personally turn off infinite watering can and I have auto water crops on just because why not? It just automatically does it, so I don't have to waste a task on doing it, even though I'll have infinite stamina when I do it. And of course, self-explanatory, when you build fences, it's going to have durable fences, so you won't have to worry about replacing them. And whenever you go to Robin and you decide to build something, it'll instantly build in that day rather than having to wait the next day, which I'll show you that example. We'll go to Robin a little bit later, but first I'm going to show you some of the fishing stuff. We're going to have to wait till Willie invites us to the beach, and then we can get our fishing rod and take care of that. But I'll be able to insta-catch, insta-bite, and you can throw your max distance. You can always have treasure, and if you're just doing insta-catch, then you kind of don't need durable tackles, but if you want to make it a little bit more difficult, you're on yourself, you can unselect insta-catch and just still do the fishing. I know some people enjoy it, I personally do, and others don't, and this is a great way to go around that. Alright, Willie invited us, so let's go give him a visit. After we totally don't use the item spawner to get a chest, to then put some stuff in it. You didn't see that. I'm just gonna place this here and load it up. I got my bamboo pole. Let's go ahead and start fishing and watch what it does. Instantly got the fish. Don't even have to worry about the bar or trying to catch it, and it doesn't matter what difficulty it is, you'll just catch it. And of course you always get treasure. Under the farm and fishing, whenever you have a machine, so if you have a bee house or if you have, like, let's say a charcoal kiln, it's gonna immediately process those items in the machine. You are able to go into the skills and you're able to instantly increase your level on anything that you want. So if I wanted to increase my farming level to 1, I would just hit set, and now that you see I'm level 1 in farming. And if you go back to it, it'll say 1, and I can hit set again, and that's going to level me up another time. There's also a part under skills called professions, and instead of having to choose one or the other when you reach a certain level, you can actually benefit from both categories. So for instance, under the farming one that you have to choose between, you can get more of a percentage of your sales on both the animal production and also your crop production. So you don't have to just choose one or the other, just take advantage of both. I can change the weather as well as to what it's going to be tomorrow. So if I don't want it to rain, I can change it to sunny, or I can even change it to snowing. It might take a minute for it to actually take effect though, so be wary of that. I'm just going to place it right next to the house, make it easy. And whenever we appear back to the farm, which again, you do warp locations, just go to your farm and you'll see that the chicken coop's already there. With the relationships, if you don't want to go through the tedious task of giving them a gift every day, talking to them every day, choosing certain options and cutscenes and things of that nature, you can just raise their heart level as high as you want to. And you could do it for everyone. So you don't even have to worry about going through and constantly introducing yourself. And you can set to where you can give gifts anytime, they don't reject it at any time, and also no friendship decay. Along with that, I have quests in which you need to talk to somebody and introduce yourself however many times. So I can go into advanced and then I can hit set under introductions and my quest is done. The same thing with how to win friends. I could go back in here and do it again. And finally, it'll give me my cash reward for that. So we are in the mines and we're going to kill some monsters. By doing that, let's enable infinite health so they can't kill us. And we're going to enable one-hit kill. I'm not going to do instant weapon cooldowns because of the fact that when you turn on one-hit kill, there's nothing for your weapon to cool down on because you just immediately killed them and you can go to the next monster and kill them as well. Yes, because you're supposed to water rocks. Alright, little slimy dude. He's apparently taken 4 damage points against me, now 3, every time. But my health is still 115 over 115. Sorry, little buddy. But when I go to hit him, he's gonna die instantly. And he's dead. So, that's how you would utilize that. As you get further down into the mines, you have higher level monsters. Obviously, they're more difficult, but with that turned on, you don't have to worry about the difficulty at all. Last thing I'm going to show you is you can freeze time inside of a building that you're in, or even in the caves, or instead of clicking both, just do freeze time everywhere and make it easier. If you change the date, it is going to take a little while for the system to catch up and actually display the correct type of weather, the correct, season, the correct day, and things of that nature. Under advanced, you can go to wallet items and you can automatically add all these things that you unlock later on in the game based on what you're doing. You can even unlock areas, so some quests require you to be in certain rooms, like Marnie's in the very beginning when you have to find the mayor's underwear. You can unlock her room by watching the video that YouTube recommends next. Thanks, guys!